Hi, it's Kathy Davis here. In the next video in my series for MYOB Advanced Payroll is reportable fringe benefits and what we need to do to get those fringe benefits entries into your payroll. For employees that have been terminated prior to the 31st of March, you will need to actually reinstate them, make them active, and pay period end date will need to be prior to them actually having been terminated. I highly recommend that you add your fringe benefits to your staff as they leave, rather than waiting to the end of financial year to do it, to keep it nice and clean. I'm presuming that everybody's still employed, so we'll move forward on that. So what you can see here is a summary of what needs to be done as far as reportable fringe benefits tax within advanced people. You need to make sure you have pay items, that you have a pay group set up, and that when you actually do your pay run, you need to make sure that the pay period end date is the 31st of March or prior, and that the physical pay date is current. You do not backdate this to 31st of March. So there are 4 different ways you can set up pay items. As you can see here, non-exempt companies or employees, grossed up, non-exempt companies, and not grossed up, exempt companies, grossed up, and exempt, not grossed up. If you have portions that will be exempt and portions that will not be exempt from fringe benefits tax, then you'll be adding 2 pay lines, one for the exempt portion and one for the non-exempt portion. Visit the ATO website to make sure that you have actually got the correct rates for this year as far as what is reportable and what is not reportable. The first thing that will need to be done here, second thing really, because you set up your pay items, you add your pay groups, add your people to the pay groups, and you pay the people. The key thing about paying the staff, the fringe benefits, which is not actually a monetary financial process, is just making sure that the finalisations have this component for fringe benefits in there for the end of March 2020. So the key things are that you have your dates for the pay period prior to the 31st of March. Your physical pay date is going to be current, and that you have your people actually added to the pay run that you're going to be actually paying them for the fringe benefits tax. So let's have a look at how this works. Right, let's check our pay items. I've already got the pay items set up. So we have the 4 pay items. And a lot of you will already have these set up if you actually have fringe benefits tax. Additional info is where you've got your tick boxes of how you want it to actually behave. So as you can see, I've got here 4 versions. So the user can make a decision, the payroll person can make a decision of which way they are going to be actually going about putting in the fringe benefits tax items. Now, the other thing that I mentioned is that we have to actually have pay groups set up for this. And this is just a matter of adding another row, calling it your fringe benefits, frequency annually, and then adding your people to it. All right, so if we actually come now to have a look, I'm going to have a look at Oliver White because last year I had a problem with him. So I'm going to come here and I'm going to go straight to pay details and find my person. Spell it right. Now, I've brought up my person. I'm going to have a look at the pay group. Now, this one here is going to have a problem because this date range here, this effective date is not prior to the 31st of March. So what you need to do is, I'd probably say put it to the 1st of July 2019, and that way he will actually show up on the list for the group that you've added. So if I come back to pay details now, I will see here, I have my group, and he's ready to go. You don't need to add pay items here unless you want to as well, but you can actually say, okay, here's my pay item. And he is going to be not grossed up and not exempt. Save. So he's now complete. And if I have a look at my pay run, now since the last time when I created this pay run, things have changed and I've added more people. What I can do now is reset this pay group and see what happens if I get more people. Actually, I won't have more people in here. But if I've made changes to Matthew, no, still didn't see people. Add some more people to it. They're here. So I've just added 2 more people to this. And I've created this pay run with my dates as it needs to be. So I can come in here now into Michael, add my pay item, and I'm just going to be really simple. And the amount will be 10,000. I can move by next person. Matthew, 8,000. Save. Next person. And that's all that needs to be done. And from here, it is just a matter of processing and completing this pay run, and it's ready to go. So that is the simplicity of Fringe Benefits Tax. And if you need any assistance with this, please by all means contact us at our office or send us an email, support@momentumss.com.au. Until next time.